Hello. Freud in 1919 wrote a most interesting paper where he was talking about the uncanny, what he called the Unheimlich, and he was having a debate with a man who'd written something in 1906, a man called Ernst somebody or other. Anyway, Ernst had brought up this idea of the uncanny, of the Unheimlich, and Freud said, you're just not taking this far enough. It's not about the uncanny is unfamiliar. It's about the uncanny, the unheimlich, is actually very familiar and therefore frightening. Some people are frightened of puppets. Some people are frightened of dolls. We've all seen 3D imagery on films which simply doesn't look real. I remember the appalling film Beowulf, where the human beings looked as if they were had no eyes, and that of course is exactly what Freud is talking about when his example of the Unheimlich is E.T.A. Hoffmann's story of the Sandman, and this is the story that gives us the story of Olympia in Tales of Hoffmann, Die Automata, the machine that looks real. It goes beyond the Nuss Knacker, the Nutcracker, which of course is the story which becomes this celebrated ballet by Tchaikovsky. But even the Nutcracker is based on reality that is slightly shifted. And that's the same thing that we find in Doctor Who. It's reality which is slightly shifted, the Unheimlich. And I think the uncanny and the bizarre, the puppets, these have sort of invaded real life. So because we are under such an obligation today to say and do nothing that's going to cause offence, we have people on the world stage who are literally puppets, and puppeteered by whom? Increasingly puppeteered by twits themselves. We can think of people like Liz Truss and Priti Patel, who just look like dolls, not particularly interesting dolls from my point of view, but they are dolls, mannequins, who are going around the world stage and saying almost nothing and causing a problem. We need to get beyond this point of the uncanny. The uncanny should be put back where it belongs, which is in our waking dreams. But instead, the uncanny has come to attack our reality. That is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the uncanny valley. The uncanny valley is Liz Truss. Did you know that Liz Truss today is off to Poland to pontificate about Ukraine? I suspect we may well find today that Boris or somebody is going to say something significant. He's getting Liz Truss out of the way because she is no longer trustworthy, because she is literally a mannequin that needs to be dressed and moved elsewhere. Anyway, do check out the ideas of Freud's uncanny, and if you haven't read E.T.A. Hoffmann, or looked again at the wonderful ballet of Coppelia, or the Nutcracker, or indeed even the opera Tales of Hoffmann, please do so. The uncanny is a part of our childhood, and should be left. Should really be left there, but our childhood, of course, invades our senses in all possible ways. But anyway, I'm wittering on. I've got to go. Bye bye.